Hi guys, it's Natalie Zangon, also known as Mother Goose. So I wanted to tell you that it's been a few days, almost a week since the October 7th incident, that I just couldn't get myself to do a video. And I was brainstorming and talking to my husband about what happened and what can we do and how can we help and about like the different areas that it took place when they broke in and came, about the musical festival, about the fact of it being on Simchat Torah, about 4,000 college students, about the families, about those young children and the babies. And my husband said something very, very interesting. He said, from all of these things, what hurt Hashem the most is the segregation that's taking place between the Jews. He said, everything else is one place. When there is sinat chinam, baseless hatred amongst the Jews, where there is no sense of achdut, that's what hurts Hashem the most. I know that we have the mitzvah of Shabbat, kosher, it's new, do this, do that. But when there isn't achdut amongst Am Yisrael, when there isn't an opening, when there isn't a space where we see each other as a unit, that's what hurts Hakadosh Baruch Hu the most. It's like asking a parent. What hurts them the most is the sibling rivalry between their kids. When their kids can't get along, when their kids don't have unity, when their kids don't have shalom. That's what hurts Hashem the most. You can sit down and think it was because of this, it was because of that. And my husband said now is not the time to think about those details. What was happening? What was at the party? Who was there? Why were they there? Now is not the time for us. What we need to think is the afuch, the opposite, the achdut. What steps can I do to create more ahavat, to create more ahavat Israel, the more unity that I could bring? And this Shabbat is more important than any other Shabbat, that instead of letting the fears, instead of letting the shock, instead of letting everything get to us and distance ourselves from God, we need to go out there full force. And not even that, reach out to our friends that are not Shomer Shabbat and Shomer Mitzvot, and extend even a bigger Hachnasat Orchim and asking them to come and join us and asking them to be with us. Because ultimately, it's that oneness that's going to make all the differences. It's when the separation takes place that God shakes us from the outside to come back together. But if we find a way to come together and have that oneness as a nation, then those two actions don't have to play. And my daughter over here is singing Am Yisrael Chai. And that's what it is. We need to go back to becoming the Am Yisrael. So no other Asian nation can take us apart and hurt us like that. Because when they come to hurt us, they don't care whether you're Haredi, Dati, Masorati, Persian, Jewish, Ashkenazi, Hasidish. They don't care. They see all of us as one. And chaval that we're not seeing ourselves as one. And that is what my husband said we need to focus on. That is the steps we need to take and feel the pain of what did we do in our Jewish community, that thousands of the Jewish kids that went to that concert didn't feel a sense of connection to celebrate it in different ways. And what steps can we take to bring everyone in, to create that sense of oneness? That is what we need to focus on this Shabbat, Parashat Breshit, to go out there, to create the Kedusha, the learning, the Torah, the mitzvot, and bringing in all the Yidim that are part of the lost tribe, that are part of the lost Jews, that are part of those children on the Pesach Seder that are not even showing up. Those are the ones that we need to bring back and create the oneness amongst us. Shabbat Shalom, and Hashem should do a nest and return all the captures and bring, what is it? And Hashem should help all the captures to come back home, Bekarov, and all the Chayalim to come back safely, and Hashem should bring bracha, hatzlacha, and shalom for Kol Amei Israel. Everybody together. Hashem, Shomer Israel, and Eretz Israel, Bezrat Hashem.